Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a Dollar Tree homeschool haul for you. This haul is mostly books, but also some organizational things for our curriculum, as well as all of our kind of little bits and pieces that go along with curriculum, games, flashcards, crayons, those types of things. If you don't know me, my name is Jessie. I previously worked respite for special needs kids in New York City. I was laid off in March of 2020 due to the pandemic, and beginning in September of 2020, I started refocusing the purpose of my business to assist families with homeschool and virtual learning. All throughout this past academic year, I have been working with two little girls. One turned 10 in December and the other one turned 4 in October. We are just finishing up the end of The Good and the Beautiful's Level K primer with the 4-year-old, and several of these resources you'll see are geared specifically towards helping her meet some summer goals, and I'll talk a little bit more about that as we get going. So let me just show you what I purchased. The first thing that I picked up were some of these collapsible storage bins. I love these. They are slightly on the smaller side. They're like a 10.5 square, as opposed to some of the shelves, the IKEA shelves, for example. Those use a 13-inch square box. These are a little bit smaller, but they fit perfect in any of the Closet Made or Target branded, Target themed cube storage shelves. I have lots of flashcards and lots of just kind of bits and bobs that float around, and I needed a place to store some of the less pretty elements of our curriculum. So I picked up a bunch of these. I do have one open here, and it's actually holding most of the rest of our haul. So they just look like this when you pop them. They have this nice little handle on the front, and as you can see, here are most of the rest of our goodies, everything but the books anyway. So I'll just be able to slide these on my cube shelves and tuck some things away, which is really nice. I guess let's empty this bin out first. So the first thing, you'll notice that I didn't get a lot of items, but there are maybe a lot of duplicates of the same items, a lot of things that kind of follow the same theme. And so I picked up more of these little snack boxes. These are in like the baking and food section at Dollar Tree. And I previously showed in a video, which I will link below, how these work so nicely with the Latchmade storage bins, which is like the primary way that we're storing curriculum now. These just kind of float on the rails. They have these little pops on the side, so they actually also close like a Latchmade. So my littlest one does know how to open them, how to access her things, and how to be able to put them away, which is really nice. Especially when we were doing pre-K, I loved these for the game pieces that come with the activity pack for that curriculum. So I just pretty much got one of each color that they had. So I picked up this really pretty like dark teal. I also got a pink. And then I picked up this really pretty kind of like sapphire blue. I love this color. I did also pick up kind of this lighter turquoise or teal color. And then I also picked up a gray. So as you may know, most of our storage bins, if you've kind of watched before and you've seen me show how we store our curriculum, the Latchmades tend to come in like shades of pink. So like a pink, a coral, a darker turquoise, a lighter kind of mint color. And so these do actually just look really aesthetically pleasing and nice with our Latchmates. So if that's something that you care about, then, you know, maybe that's something good to know. It's really nice for me because I can, like, I store, our homeschool stuff by grade level. So all of my pre-K is together, all of my level K primer is together, all of my K is together, and I can match these little boxes to the containers that the curriculum is in, which makes it really easy for me when I want to pull supplies, and also really easy to know right away if any of our supplies or materials are missing. So I liked that they matched. That was a really great added bonus or benefit for me. And I think when you add them all up, the 2 packs and the 3 packs, that we have 13. And then, of course, we do already have some in rotation. So we have quite a lot of them, but they're good for so many things. The next thing that I picked up kind of along the same lines are some crayon boxes. So the 3 colors that they had were the turquoise, the clear, and the pink, and I just got one of each. They were only $1, and I did figure that I could, use these kind of for a variety of things. Like, I feel like you never have too many crayons, especially for this little one. She's still using the chunky crayons. I do think that we're going to start transitioning to using thinner, the smaller crayons. And those just break so easily when they're trying to figure out things like pen pressure, and how aggressive to be with putting color on the paper. So I did just go ahead and pick up a few of these. I don't see them all the time, so since I did see them this time, I was like, let me just get enough that they will last. I have already put our crayons in a couple of them. So this one in particular, we are like all of our metallics. We had a glitter pack, a metallic pack, and a pearl, I think it is, a pearl pack. And so these hold 24 crayons each. And so we had 3 8-packs of sort of shiny, shimmery crayons. And so that's what is in this one. And then this one has our more traditional box of crayons. So just a standard 24 box. So I love these, and they're really easy to open and close, but they do also like stay closed. So that's nice. Then along the crayon vein, I did actually pick up 2 packs of Crayola crayons, and these are in Pearl. I love Crayola. I'm not brand specific about a lot of things, but I am very brand specific about crayons. I find that a lot of the cheaper or store brand crayons just don't work as well. And so for the price and for the color payoff, for the quality, I really like Crayola. I also grew up using Crayola, so I think it's probably a little bit nostalgic for me as well. But whenever I see these packs of Crayola crayons at Dollar Tree, I just go ahead and snatch them up. And we have amassed quite a collection now. I think I have purchased Neon's Glitter Metallics, Pearl, a standard box. So we have quite a few different little sets of these, and they're great. Only $1. Then I picked up a couple of different pencil cases. So I actually got this one for a friend who loves zebras. I have a similar one that has a butterfly on it, and I have purchased one for my older girl, which has a pink flamingo on it as well. I really like these. They're canvas. They have a really nice zipper. I currently use mine to put my masks, like my clean masks in. I have the paper medical masks, and then I also have cloth ones that came from Gap, and they're just kind of like the rectangle that have the adjustable ear loops. And so this is just the right size, and it holds a fair number. So I'm going to be cat sitting soon, and so I'm going to be staying away from home. And what I did last time was I just put enough masks and a few extras for my trip in my butterfly bag that's like this. And it's nice and slim, but really sturdy. So I got this one with the zebra for my friend. I'm going to be sending her a care package soon. And then I found these, and I thought they were so cute. I actually got 2. I got one for the little one that I watch and one for myself. But now that I'm thinking about it, this is probably going to end up going to my older girl because she also loves rainbows. It's just a clear kind of pencil pouch. They're like plastic, and they're a little puffy, so a little padded, and they do have the holes to put them in a 3-ring binder. I thought these were just so cute. So I picked up a couple of these while I was there. Then I also picked up, let's see, just kind of a strange thing. I picked up these little like butterfly rings. These are just little plastic rings. They're actually party favors. You may have noticed from my previous haul, but one of the things that I like to do when I go to Dollar Tree is to walk down the party favor aisle, because I like to have little things like this for my treasure chest, or just little kind of things to fidget with as we're reading and doing other stuff. So you may know that I am completely obsessed with the Good and the Beautiful's arthropods theme. I have a huge latchmate, like one of the biggest latchmates that they make, that is just full of arthropod stuff. And I'm just going to chuck these in there. Again, they might be in a treasure box, or they might just be, something that we use in a craft, or something that we can just sort of have on the table to fidget with and play with as we are reading and doing other things that are part of the curriculum. Now, the next few things that I picked up, actually, pause. I'm going to sit this in my hand to the side. So I did also pick up quite a lot of craft kits. So while we're on the subject of crafting, I did pick up, and there's still more in the box. I did pick up quite a few of these little craft kits. So I got one of each of the ones that they carry, and these are called Recycle Me. And basically, they say, turn your recyclables into art. So you'll see at the top there that there's a picture of a milk jug, and then this little picture of the robot here. There are instructions and all of the materials that you need to turn your milk jug into a robot. And these are great for STEM activities and just to have little projects to go along with course material. We are also going to be talking about recycling this year with the younger of the children and why it's important to recycle. I have a whole little unit about that planned. So I thought these were really cute. There's also this egg carton one that makes a caterpillar. Of course, I wish I would have purchased more of the caterpillar and butterfly ones now. There's also another milk jug one. This one shows you how to turn this into like a little birdhouse there. And this one makes a car out of a toilet paper roll. Here is a fun little spider. Again, that uses an egg carton. And an airplane. Once again, using a toilet paper roll. A pink butterfly. And also a rocket using a water bottle or a soda bottle. So I thought these were great. They were $1 a piece. And once you have the instructions for these, of course, you can duplicate them over and over again. So I'll be saving the instructions. And even once we've used up the materials that come in the kit, these things are, very easily attainable. It's like pipe cleaners and construction paper and googly eyes and pom-poms. Those are all things that we either have or can easily source. So I loved those. I thought they were such a cute idea. I couldn't resist just kind of going through the box and buying one of each of the ones that they have. And then lastly, I guess these could kind of count as craft projects. I did pick up 2 of these little planters. I picked up an elephant and a penguin. Now, I love penguins. They're my favorite animal. And so I got the penguin for me, just to be, full disclosure. And I have some basil that I need to plant. And it starts out in a little tiny pot that's kind of just the right size for this. Of course, as it grows, we would have to transplant it. But this is a great little starter pot for that. The elephant I actually picked up as a Mother's Day present. My younger one actually has a theme of elephants in her bedroom. And I just thought this was so, so cute. So just a little inexpensive, hey, I was thinking of you. Happy Mother's Day. And I did pick up cards as well. So those are all of kind of the, small bits and pieces. And then I do have a stack of books here. So let's go through them. As you may know, my younger one is just finishing up Level K Primer and has done great. Great with the alphabet, with letter sounds, with numbers, with cognition, all across the board. She has done really, really well. But the one thing that we just are not grasping is colors. And I'm not sure why that is. If you ask her what any color is, she says pink. And so for a long time, I thought she just likes pink. And she was a young 4 when we started with pre-K in the fall. And so I just didn't think too much about it or give it, any worry. I didn't spare any worry. But as time has gone on, it's become a little more worrying. And one of the things that I've noticed is, one of the things that I am noticing is if I ask her, for example, to circle all of the green objects on a page, she does not seem to be able to identify them. So this is something that we're going to be working on a lot in the coming days. Without disclosing too much private information about this child, she does have a correctable vision impairment, and she does have an ophthalmologist, and she does receive therapy for this visual impairment. And she it has been discussed. I brought it to the attention of her parents in January. They said, yes, we've also noticed that too. They spoke to her ophthalmologist. We do not think it is an issue of color blindness, but color blindness is pretty hard to diagnose in very young children. So that hasn't, I guess, completely been ruled out, but it's not sort of like the primary focus. Like it's not the thing that the conclusion that we're leaping to, if that makes sense. So hopefully I've explained that well enough. But to help her kind of along, I have picked up a couple of different things that deal with colors. So the first thing that I picked up were color flashcards. These are Sesame Street themed. They're super cute. She loves Sesame Street. This child doesn't watch a lot of television, but she does do eye therapy, like I said, for 30 minutes a day. And during that time, she is permitted to watch one episode of Sesame Street. And she really likes Sesame Street. She really enjoys the characters. And I thought these might really engage her and be fun for her. So I picked up colors flashcards featuring our friend Ernie. I love Bert and Ernie. I think they're so fun. I did also pick up several board books. These are a little young for her, but she does have a baby brother. And so I'm always thinking about things that can sort of hold the interest of multiple children at one time. I saw this one first, which is Elmo's First Book of Colors, and I thought it went really nicely with our flashcards. And then I just picked up the whole series since they were only $1 a piece. So that was Big Bird's First Book of Letters, Cookie's First Book of Numbers, as well as At the Zoo, which has a baby Cookie. Look how cute he is. Murray's First Book of Words, Eyes, Nose, Fingers, and Toes. And then I also picked up Nighty Night and Bubbles. So I got this whole little stack of board books. I do think that the things like letters, numbers, colors, First Book of Words, those particular ones are going to be really fun for us to do for review. And just see kind of like how much she's retaining from the curriculum that we've been working through. Along that same vein, I did pick up some workbooks. And these are the Sesame Street workbooks. So there's alphabet and of course colors. This was the one I picked up first, and then I thought might as well just get the series. So colors with Big Bird, then letter sounds, and also numbers with the count. I also love the count. So I picked up 4 little workbooks, and these are, let me see if I can show you. So in the alphabet book, for example, this is kind of like the first page. It just takes you through writing the capital A and the lowercase a, and then down here it asks you to color each picture whose name begins with an A, Apple, Bert, and Ant. And it goes all the way through the alphabet in the same way. So as you may or may not have noticed, these do not have like the number and the arrow that shows you how to form the letter, but we have learned how to do that in our curriculum. So this is a nice little test, I think, for me to see whether or not she's kind of consistently recalling and able to form the letter in the right way. So I don't know. I just thought they were super cute. And they're full color as well. Letter sounds with Rosita. This is just kind of like the exercise at the bottom of that alphabet page. Say the name of each picture. Color the ones that begin with the letter sound B. And this is what that looks like. And it goes all the way through. Let's see. Numbers with the count. So count to 6. The count, put candles on the cakes. Color 6 cakes, then circle the cakes that have 6 candles. So multi-step instructions and characters that she really loves. I think this will be a fun little thing to work through. And then as far as colors, Ernie is looking for an orange fish. Circle the fish that are orange. So really basic instructions, but I'm hoping that as we continue to review our colors and work on learning them, that will be a fun thing for her to do, to have a little bit of bookwork as well. I did also pick up these 4 leveled readers. So if you saw my previous Dollar Tree video, then you perhaps saw that I picked up some similar books to this, but bigger, and then one book that was also this size. So I think now that we might have the full library, we have 6 of the big ones. We already had one of the small ones, and then I've bought 5 more. So that's 6 and 6. I'm not sure exactly how many there were. But we have 2 level 1s, 2 level 2s, and with the one that I already purchased, we have 2 level 3s, and so I'm assuming that's probably the set. I love these. They remind me a lot on the inside of Usborne books. So if we just take a look here, this one talks about the Statue of Liberty. It has this beautiful photograph. It has these paragraphs that I can read aloud. The pyramids, and then St. Basil's Cathedral is here. So just these really nice little books where we can look up things. So the ones I picked up were Around the World. And that one is rated as a level 3. I also picked up Natural Wonders and Extreme Animals, and these are rated as a level 2. And then I picked up Ocean Life and Baby Animals, and these are rated as a level 1. I just thought, like, let me see if I can show you in this ocean book. Like, look how pretty these are. And, you know, you can't beat the price. I mean, for $1. So this is talking about the squid, and it says, a squid has 8 arms. It is a cousin of the octopus. It shoots out a dark, inky liquid when it is afraid. And then it gives you vocabulary words. So this says word power, inky, black liquid that looks like ink. So these are just stunning, I thought. And hardback, nice, and, you know, I mean, they're short. They're very thin little books, but lots of good information inside. So I did pick those up. This is a little above where we are. This is too young for my older child, too advanced for my little one. But, I mean, it's just so cute. Peter Rabbit, Mad Libs Jr. So if you haven't seen the Mad Libs Jr. books, they work a little differently. Instead of giving a line and then telling the child, like, oh, you have to have a noun. I wouldn't expect a 4-year-old to maybe know all of the parts of speech, right? So instead what they do is they give these little symbols. This is a star, a smiley face, an arrow, and a question mark. And then it gives them a list of options, and they can put in the one that they think works. So here's how that looks in like real time. You have the words up here. There's a list to choose from in each of the categories. And then this story, which is Quite the Pig, has the symbol, and you just match them up in the column and identify the word that you would like to put there. I love Peter Rabbit. I just thought this was so cute, so I went ahead and picked that up for $1. We're going to hang on to it. Then I picked up Arctic Tale. I had not previously, apparently this is a companion to the major motion picture. I had not heard of this movie, but the book is really lovely, and I just thought it was a nice little thing to add. So there you go, Arctic Tale. Then I picked up Nighty Night Narwhal. This is so cute. I do have marine biology. We're not doing it this year, but I am always looking, as you may have seen from some of these books, I'm always looking for things that go along with science units that we already have. So Nighty Night Narwhal, I just love the illustrations in this book. It's so beautiful. It's so vibrant. I mean, look at these. Aren't these great? And you just go with Narwhal while he says nighty-night to all of his friends. So that's a great book. The last thing that I picked up is a series of books, actually. They're a series of picture books. I had not previously heard of these, but I just thought they were, I don't know, the cutest. I thought they were the cutest. And I had to have them. So we picked up Dr. James Mickey and the Time Machine, as well as Monster Appetite, as well as More Ketchup, Please, which is perfect for my youngest one because she is ketchup obsessed. This is The Hackney Martian, The Bean Machine, the bird, the hippo, and Where's Polar Bear. So these are super cute. And actually this and Arctic Tail would go really nice together. So you have a nonfiction story and a fiction story, kind of pair those together. So here's some of the artwork in Where's Polar Bear. Really, really nice illustrations. I love that little bear in glasses. The art from the bird and the hippo. Here's a great swamp scene. And moving here, looks like hippo is getting in all kinds of trouble. Here's a beach scene with some sea turtles and a little island. So they're just really pretty little books. Then I can flip through these for you as well. Dr. James McGee and the Time Machine. So this is kind of, about the amount of text on each page as well as the illustrations. Yeah, so these are great. The Bean Machine, I read this one last night just to myself. It's really funny. And again, this goes with our recycling theme because they talk about recycling in here. All those cans of beans. Yep. The Hackney Martian. So again, they're pretty consistently about the same amount of text and beautiful, beautiful illustrations. I thought these were so cute and I couldn't believe the price. They actually, on the back, they have a price on them, which is $6.99. So, I paid $1 for each of them. Not expensive books to begin with, but definitely at a discount. So this is Monster Appetite. And that little boy right there is so cute. He kind of reminds me of the little boy from Meet the Robinsons, actually. The little boy in glasses there. Yep. Adorable. And the last one, more ketchup, please. So here's kind of an idea of what the text and the pictures look like in this one. Yep. So that is everything that I picked up at Dollar Tree. As you guys know, I haven't really been going out or going shopping or going anywhere for over a year now. I am fully vaccinated. I had my second injection on the 7th, and they say that you have to wait 2 weeks. So on the 21st, I considered myself vaccinated, and I have started to responsibly and cautiously still start to go out again. So I was able to go this week to Dollar Tree and pick up some things. I haven't been there in a very, very long time. And it was really nice. And as it turns out, my upstairs neighbor actually just got a job working at that particular Dollar Tree. And I bumped into her. She was stocking shelves and we were able to chat and catch up for a moment. So that was also a fun little surprise. I don't know when I'll be going back, but I do know that I have some things on my Amazon wish list and some things in my Amazon cart. So I am going to be doing an Amazon haul sometime in the near future. I still need to purchase a couple of things to go with our kindergarten curriculum. And so that's kind of next on my list of things to buy. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and leave me a comment below and let me know if you've seen anything that you think that you might be able to incorporate into your homeschool routine as well. Thanks so much for watching and have a great week.